Hey Frank, how you doing? Hey Emily, what's going on? Calling rehabs today, figuring out the protocol, requirements, blah blah blah. Hey James. Hey Lisa. Hey Ed, April, what's going on? Hey Heather. Hey Katie. I will. Calling rehabs today. Hey Lucy. Brittany, what's happening? Welcome. Yeah, glad you like the videos. Hey Angela. Hey Aaron. Angie. Tiunia. Hello. Same to you. Getting a little rain here today. Hey Katie, what's going on? Oh yeah, appreciate it, Katie. Well, hey Jennifer. I'm, concentrating places around Detroit. Hey Grunka, how are you? Now rainy and damp, but kind of warm. 68, 68. Hey Lance, what's going on? Hey Ashley. Yeah, I get a lot of complaints about methadone from the women I interview. I wouldn't say most. I would say some, and I'm not sure how many. Yeah, Lavina, I'm not really doing too much. Hey Dwarf, what's going on? I have one success story that I really didn't have much to do with, and that's with Tassie. Hey Chloe. Hey Sugars, what's going on? Los Angeles, huh? Boy, I can tell by the comments I have that quite a homeless issue there in Los Angeles. Oh, Tassie worked with us. Is that like in the past, or is she still working with you? Tassie's working full time. Got a promotion, living in the suburbs. I know she got engaged. Yep, Tassie's living in a suburb. Yeah, I took Tassie's down because she asked me to. She'd kind of moved on, and so that's no problem. It's always an open invitation on that to anybody. Hey Clint, how you doing? Oh, Lisa, you're part of that program then, huh? That's awesome. Is that out of the downtown facility? Oh, thank you, Brandy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I lived down in downtown before I moved back to Michigan for 12 years. Yeah, she does carry on rather regular conversations. Occasionally she'll fall off the wagon, but she gets back on track in a day or two. Ugh. Smart recovery. I'll check that out, Katie. No, Ebony did not go to detox. Oh, okay, Lisa. Yeah, Daisy's a great dog. She hates the rain. Doesn't like getting her feet wet. Did you guys get a chance to listen to Calvin Murray? Hey Eve, how are you? Yeah, Maddie's a cute girl. I think she needs to do a lot of things before she considers modeling. No, I found her the next day and I interviewed her. There's a second interview on there with Ebony. The way to look at those videos is you go on like Chosen One, you find that, right? Then click on the video tab. And it comes up different ways on different browsers. But the way you should see it is the latest video first, then you can just scroll through the pages. What happens sometimes is, like Detroit is an example. Let's say I upload 35 videos. Well, when you sign on the next day, if you're not a subscriber and you don't get a notice, you're going to see a page full of interviews and you're going to watch what you have time to watch. You're not going to think to go back 2 other pages because I uploaded 30 some videos that night. See what I mean? That's how people miss things. So Ebony is a perfect example. You'll wonder if I saw her the next day. Well, you would know that if you scrolled back far enough. It's just most people aren't used to going back 35 videos from the last time they watched. No, I'm still in Detroit. I'm at home now, but I was going to go out to South Dakota, but I kind of put that on hold a little bit. Yeah, I agree. No, nobody's really leaving Detroit. What that post was really about was that it was a very, both Gerald and Maddie are very photogenic, in that, they could have a better life with just a little more effort. No, I agree with Kelvin. We've been going to hook up for a long time, and it finally happened. Well, you're not going to find them on the playlist because the playlist is limited. That's pretty much only to working women, and I don't keep that updated as good as I should. I've never walked away from an interview. They walk away from me, but I've never walked away from them. Yeah, it's a play on words. It's exactly what it was. Yeah, I love interviewing people. Like I tell people, though, it's, I'm not complaining. It's a hobby of mine. But those are 12-hour days, 200 miles within the city limits of Detroit. It's not like it's easy. No, I never get scared. No. No, they're not going to Cali. That was just kind of a joke on such a great picture they took. That sounds good, Heather. No, that happens all the time, though. I mean, I bet I get 20 comments a day wanting to know how Penny's doing and how Angel's doing, and they've been dead for 2.5 years. And you would ascertain that if you just looked at any of the comments in a matter of seconds. April, I don't know. I get people want me to come to like different places, but from what I can tell with other people that do it, it never really flies. I can't explain why. Oh yeah, it's interesting out there. What are they asking, Katie Lynn? I missed that. These comments go by so fast on a phone screen, I don't get to read most of them. What did she say, Katie? You said it was creepy. I know it's something weird. I want to make sure I block them when I see it come up again. If I ever got asked to do anything with these women, asked by who? Them? Oh, yeah, I know. They just don't read the post. It happens all the time. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Appreciate it. Yeah, there you go. They should be in the new bun. You got to give Maddie and Gerald credit for one thing. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and I did print modeling comp card photography for about a month in Chicago, and I hated it, so I quit doing it. But as far as being photogenic, you can't get a more photogenic couple than Maddie and Gerald. And that's on, not a particularly good day. I think it would be a good idea to regulate it. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. On the other hand, I'm reluctant to have society put any more control on anything. They've failed totally at regulating liquor. They've done a shitty job with cigarettes, and I expect just as big a disaster with marijuana. So although it sounds easy and that it'd be legal and they'd be licensed and they'd have medical checkups and it'd take the criminal element out, there's something out there that nobody knows about yet. Because what happens in one place doesn't always translate to happen exactly the same in another. Hey Maureen, how you doing? Yeah, Katie Lynn, I think you're right about that. Yeah. Hey John. Hey Share Bear. You know, I haven't read much about kratom because it's this holistic stuff which isn't regulated, and therefore you don't know what you're getting. And I mean, the St. John's wort stuff was the same way 20 years ago. So I'm really focusing my time on proven methods. Oh, that's all right, Nocturnal Pulse. Hey, Jacksabella, how are you? Yeah, it's parked close to there. I do that because usually at the time, I'm in here late today. I met with an old friend of mine for a couple hours. It was from Detroit. I parked that because the windshield is big and it faces away from the sun till about 3:30, so I never need to worry about it getting hot in there. No, I'm glad you got out of there, Maureen. Be curious to hear your story. Yeah, a lot of the bipolar, if you're bipolar, a lot of the typical antidepressants, I'll give you an example, like Lexapro, will make you worse. Ugh. Tired. Yeah, that's right, Jacksabella, yep. Oh, third year law school. I almost went to law school. Actually, the lady I met with today is an attorney I've known for 40 years. She gave some of my early cases. My wife and I went with her and her husband, who's also an attorney, to Hawaii back in '86. I almost went to law school. I actually reapplied a couple years ago and was thinking of going, but finding out the protocol on getting in, the requirements, the time frame, that kind of thing. Oh wow, Maureen. I believe it. Almost half the women that I've crossed paths with, particularly in Southwest Detroit, have died in a couple-year period. Yeah, I haven't been reading it, man. I've been too busy. I'm going to read more today, though. I did not see Ashley last time. Nope. Oh, congratulations, Ryan. Yeah, depression sucks, man. Believe me, I've hit rock bottom. Yeah, I drink it once in a while. You know, I've got tea in my cupboard. I'll get on a binge sometimes where I get in the habit of drinking it, but I guess I don't like it that much, which is why I don't seem to stick with it. Pretty good, Rosie. How you doing? I just get sick of it quick. Emmy, all I can talk about methadone is what I've read and the people that I talked with. They don't really like it. It takes away the euphoric feeling they claim of feeling sick. I mean, I guess it's a step in the right direction, but it's not like I've had rave reviews. Oh, thanks. Last nighter, Richard. I'd run into these women when I was getting coffee and buying newspapers in the gas station. That's how. Hey, Christopher. Yeah, I've been on every damn antidepressant medication there is. Tried them all. Yeah, my parents were two big heavy boozers. Yeah, rainy blue day, you're right. Yeah, I take 7.5 milligrams of Remeron at night. I don't take it every night. Sometimes I'll take 15 if I have to get back on track. I got one of my main problems, I think, is a sleep disorder. Yeah, it can. I mean, you got to watch what you eat when you're on it. It is mostly for sleep, but it's also a very potent antidepressant. When it's given for sleep, it's actually off-label. Oh, Zoloft, good for you. Yeah, I took trazodone for a while. Trazodone made me feel too groggy, and I still got a bottle of it. Yeah, they say that about the smartphone, and I don't agree with it. But I mean, it's not like one size fits all. I mean, if you read these books on sleep, you just sit in your goddamn closet for an hour in the dark with nothing on. If you really wanted to get this like great night of sleep, you know, I'd have 6-pack abs if I got up every morning and did 100 setups. It all sounds great, but it's not really practical in the real world. When I sleep, you know, I half-ass, brush my teeth, go to bed, take a shower, get in bed. That's about all I'm going to do, man. I'm not going through some 2-hour handstand and fucking seance drinking chamomile just to try to get a good night's sleep. I half-ass it. Yeah, Benadryl. There's some pretty good published studies on Benadryl and Alzheimer's. Yeah, melatonin's bullshit. That's the same thing with like drinking milk or eating turkey. L-tryptophan. Believe me, when you got a hardcore sleep problem, melatonin's bullshit. I never tried marijuana. No. Yeah, that's right, Katie. Published studies out there in dementia and Alzheimer's. Yep. I mean, you know what I mean? All this shit, do this, do that. I mean, if you're like on the edge and you're just like, you really don't have a sleep problem, you just like to take the edge off a little bit of a problem, maybe melatonin works. But when you got like, you know, mental problems or, you know, a lot of shit on your mind, melatonin's bullshit. Hey, Kitty. I'm just talking my opinion. Yeah, you know, I've went a couple years without drinking. I mean, I drink. I drink like I went and bought a bottle of wine last night. You know, I got a buddy of mine's a doctor up here, and he kind of turned me on to wine. You know, it's like upper income wine isn't art, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was bullshit, but after I read a book on it and like hung around with him a lot for a year, there's a lot of like interesting factors regarding wine. Particularly, there's a relationship between what it costs and what you get. And like last night, I bought a $23 bottle of wine, and it's so much different than like a $10 bottle of wine. I just like really enjoyed myself drinking half the bottle, dicking around on the computer, answering messages. Pamela, try and get a prescription for that Remeron. You'll sleep like a damn baby. Yeah, I think it probably is therapeutic. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's that much difference between me and them, to be truthful, except I don't have anything to sell. I think there are a lot of similarities. Oh, 50 pounds, wow. Oh, that wine. I'd like to try one of those. I'm not a big rum fan. Yeah, Boone's Farm. A lot of sulfides in it. That's where you get that headache. Wear your pancreas out. Oh, good for you. I mean, I consider melatonin like this. Like, if you're just like basically in the confines of being normal, melatonin might work. But that'd be like a serial killer and me saying to him, you know what, rather than giving you the electric chair, life in prison, come over here where I spank your bottom for being a bad boy. That's how I relate melatonin to the sleep problems I have. Yeah, I just got a bunch of boxes from people. No, no arthritis meds. Nope. I mean, no shit, Ryan. You know what I mean? All this goddamn bullshit advice. Yeah, they say light exercise before going to bed. Yeah. You know, it's a damn moving target. Hey, Shaki, how you doing? Yeah, no, not in Detroit. I did it in Chicago for about a month. There was a modeling agent. I had a buddy of mine that modeled full time. I've mentioned it before. He won that Fear Factor when it came on. And I did comp card model photography for about a month. And I mean, I really need the money, but it wasn't like I'm going to try and get to know all these good-looking chicks and see if I can screw them. It wasn't that. They were kind of cool, and I knew a lot of the models through him. So I started, they need comp card photography, and I just could not stand it. They're always late, fucking around, and I just didn't like doing it. So I did quit doing it. Yeah, no, my dad had problems. He tried quitting alcohol a couple times. Oh, hey, Monty, how are you? Oh, good. Glad you enjoy it. I was just talking to this old friend of mine I've kept in touch with 40 years, and I've lost, I would say, as I've said, I'm kind of a loner guy. You never see me hanging around with people. Holidays, just that way, But the point here is there's two friends that I had don't talk to me anymore. And this lady today kind of like alluded to that because they know I'm in Detroit and I'm right next to like the community where they live, and they get mad that I don't visit them. And they just think it's because I don't like them or something. It's not that at all. People don't understand why you don't want to visit them. It's not because I don't like them. I'd do anything for them, but they get pissed. Yeah, I've been a loner as a child. I had a sister, but she was 16 years older, and she wasn't around when I grew up. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, like Calvin said about a ritual for a drug addict. I got a ritual, man. My day's the same. I get down to Detroit. I usually try and get like a half a day of lucky. It's a good feeling to get an interview or two before I spend my first night there. Then I go out to my favorite restaurant. Then I get up in the morning, get a coffee, and I'm on the road from like 10 till 10. 12-hour days, no problem. Interviewing, fucking around. I like the nighttime. I can stay up all night, no problem, even when I'm exhausted. And I do photography and videos, and if I get lucky, I get some late night interviews, and then I go back and I fuck around, channel surf at the hotel, and then I get it up and start it all over again. But this sounds crazy. But I run out of time every day when I'm down there. I don't have time to go visit people. First of all, I don't want to. Secondly, I don't have time. And the last thing I need to be doing, I mean, with my personality, is getting together with somebody. It's just like, I'm like pissed off the whole time I'm there because I'm looking at it like, I got to get this shit done. And that's not even counting. Here, let me give you an example. Like, the channel is getting more popular, and I'm going to have more wherewithal to like try and put a dent in some of this stuff. So I'm very motivated now. But here's an example. So I was down to Detroit 3 nights, 4 days, get all my bullshit done, and I get all my interviews, and I know people want to see them, and I'm excited to upload and give them to them. So usually YouTube just put a limit on videos. 15 at a time, which really kind of fucks a guy like me because it's nothing for me to upload like 35. Now, once in a while, something will happen where I'll need to stop the camera. And to me, that's the kiss of death because it forces me into having to edit or splice the videos together. Those freighters are an example of that. Ideally, I got videos that I can upload directly from my computer to YouTube without any editing, which is like great. So, but because of these interviews and shit, I still gotta like, I don't even put a description or any tags anymore. I just upload the video, name it, and there you go. So I knew people wanted to see these, and I thought I want to get these up. So I get home around 10:30, which is early for me. I didn't go to bed till 5:30 by the time I uploaded the videos, spliced together the ones I had to, like the demolition of Joe Louis Arena, the freighter videos, and only a few others. And when I did, I thought I didn't even realize that I still had those photos left on what turned out to be the most popular upload with that photograph of Gerald and Maddie and Miranda in the background. I got looking around and I realized that flash drive I had saved it in two separate files, or those normally probably would have been deleted. But when I was going through to place to put together the photographs for a slide presentation, I couldn't find Miranda's, and then I couldn't find Gerald and Maddie's. Well, then I got looking around and I saw where those damn files were saved twice on that flash drive. I probably have deleted photos accidentally before. So I got to drag everyone down, then I got to add music, and then I'll give you an example. On a long file, anytime you upload, at least through the video editing program I use, Power Director, you don't, it will not monetize the video. You have to go in and do that manually. So if it's a 25-minute rendering and an upload, I gotta wait for that to be done to monetize the video. So for all those reasons, I didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. Monday morning. Yeah, I mean, my photography is different than a lot of other people's. 8 out of 10 shots, I stopped. I'm fooling around. I'm changing the exposure. But there's 20% of my shots are when I'm driving through the window, crooked, overexposed, underexposed. It's the nature of the beast when you're by yourself under certain circumstances. Hey, Talon. It's just my style of doing it. Hey, love. I never edit my photos either, I probably should, but it's not reality, man. The situation I'm in Detroit is not a photo studio. Yeah, that's what I think they look like, real life, and that's not always perfectly exposed and framed properly. Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing? Yeah, I really hope I can put a dent in some of this, I met Ebony and she was high as a kite. There's a video uploaded. What is Fred doing? I'll block him. Yeah, love, I'm not really doing much, just turning the camera on. I'll wait till this Fred's name come up again and I'll block him. Oh yeah, Fred's done now. Bye, Freddie. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Fred's gone now. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Hey, Kim. Yeah, I banned him. Oh, thanks, Kitty. And if you look back, the city's changing a lot. So a lot of the old photos, I mean, those places aren't even around. Bye-bye, Freddie. Kicked out of one more place. Hey, Cricket, how you doing? Yeah, I don't run into much meth money. That sucks. Good luck with that. It's nice of you to do that. That child is lucky. Hey, Project Orange. Oh, you too, Sugar. Sugars. Bye-bye, Freddy. Hey, Bubbles, how you doing? Hey, Valerie, how you doing? Valeria? Yeah, Maddie, well, that's a project, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I live in West Branch, yep. Yeah, thank you. No, the next day she was really high. The first day she wasn't. Oh, thanks, Virginia. I hope you guys get a chance to watch Kelvin Murray's interview. There are 5 segments to that. $700 an ounce. Wow. Oh yeah, sure. I don't really, lies really aren't my thing, but good. Yeah, I doubt that's a real cricket. She's in rehab, I think. Yeah, I think it is too, Bubbles. Plus, the real reason is I'm too lazy. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. Yeah, it's hard to not worry about them. You know, you guys probably develop kind of like a relationship just knowing about them. Oh, do it. Well, just start your channel. I mean, it's nothing to it. I can get you going, tell you how to do it. You know, it's easy. How to upload, get the same editing program, get a decent camera. I tell people all the time, you guys start your own channels, do what I'm doing. I'll help you along. I learned the hard way, everything. But it's really easy. Murray, Murry. Yeah, cricket. There's a cricket. Everybody thinks she's 12 years old. If you look in the playlist, you'll see cricket's video. YouTube blocked me on that 2 times. Yeah, cable trucking. I don't know how that works with, you know, I would be surprised if these states open rehab up to other residents, but I'd definitely check into it. Yeah, you're right, China and the fentanyl, it's true. Oh, thanks, Monty. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I really judged. I don't know if I'd call it that, you know. Yeah, they do. Actually, Rebecca comes on sometimes. And a couple girls that work the area, they come on. Army bitch, or Brad, or whatever she calls her name. She worked the streets down there for 2 years. She's on a lot. Oh, okay, Maureen. Yeah, check that out. Maureen, you're in your last year of law school then? Yeah, start it, Deborah. Do it. Yeah, I believe that, Maureen. Hey, Liv, how you doing? No, I never watched Purple Rain. No, check it out though. Yeah, they get tested. Yeah. I really liked Country for some reason, just from her first expression. I mean, to me, she was like a very remarkable person. Had a real presence about her. Country, honestly, it sounds terrible, and I'm not saying she's like that at all, but she reminded me of Arlene Warris. I mean, you can see how these women can hate men. No, I never see any gang activity. Gangs are really, they're not like they are in bigger cities. Oh, good for you, Matilda. Glad you got out of it. Yeah, black girl. I think she's just still, you know, having a big heroin issue. Oh, that's cool, Maureen. Yeah, Ebony, that's right. Yep. Yeah, black girl. There's a lot of, just like Calvin Murray says when he describes the working women. If you haven't watched his interviews, I'd encourage it. It's 1 through 5. Excellent. Yeah, good for you, Mother Laura. Good. That's hard to do. Congratulations. Families do contact me. I hear from the mothers of the women probably once a week. Oh yeah, it's scary, Maureen. No, black girl did not go to rehab. Yeah, I believe that, Debbie. Yeah, man, I tell you, I thought Calvin was excellent. Yeah, I might go out to North Philly then check that out. It'd be fun to take a little break and go to some new places. Mama, they probably do. I mean, drug addiction, they probably do. Oh yeah, I love Kelvin. Yeah, Raven's a sweet girl. Yeah, I didn't go out west. I got this real estate property I'm fooling with. 2 of them actually. I should be in damn North Dakota right now. Yeah, I gotta get some of that Narcan. Some of the videos no longer available. I think it's because I took them down or they're privatized. They didn't want their video up or YouTube canceled them. Yeah, let me know of anyone. Give me the title names of ones that are no longer available. That could have been YouTube. Oh, okay, Alina, that's great. They had a thing, I guess, where you could get free Narcan at like well-known pharmacies about a week ago, but I didn't hear about it until it was over. I like to go to India Atlantic, south of Melbourne. I mean, I have a place in West Palm Beach, but India Atlantic's my favorite. Not really a tourist area. Bizarro's pizzas on the beach. Nobody there. Can get a hotel room, listen to the waves. That's my favorite place of Florida. I mean, I've been everywhere in Florida, but that's my favorite. Nah, I'll do more interviews before I leave the area. Yeah. You ever eat at that Bizarro's, something like that, pizza on India Atlantic? They've got other locations. Yeah, I love that area. I mean, I've been going down there for a long time. That's the best pizza in the world. Plus, their Italian dinners are good. Oh yeah, I kept an airplane out at Lake Okeechobee for 2 years. I don't know what time it is here. It's 3:30 p.m. Maureen, what school are you in? Yeah, it's getting that way. More people. Yeah, Penny was sad. I did converse with her daughters through email. And her preacher is a little girl. Yeah, sure will, Superwoman. Buffalo University, huh? All right. Did you take a prep class for the LSAT, or did you just do it cold turkey? Oh, thank you, Aurora. Yep, East Coast time, yep. Yeah, thanks, Music Master. I'm not really doing too much. Oh yeah, Shell. I'll do that, Shell. Yeah, it's a beautiful area there. Oh, good, Tyler. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. No, I don't fly. I haven't flown in a long time. I have about 2,300 hours. I kind of lost interest in aviation. I used to do a lot of buzzing my friend's house and flying around the freighters, and man, they'd hang me by my balls doing any of that now. And I don't like flying high. I like flying low. So for the type of flying that I like, it's kind of pretty much washed up. And now that I do more, I've always done a lot of photography and videography. You can't, you're in an airplane, you miss all that shit. So I don't really miss flying. I still love watching planes take off and land, though. I think I like watching them take off and land better. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's really not much I do. Hey, Red Raider. Yeah, now because of this Homeland Security bullshit, you can hardly go anyplace and watch planes very well. That's why I pay to go on the parking deck at Detroit, and that's on the east runways, east of the terminal. You don't get to see the big planes on the west side because of the buildings, and there's no place to park around there. I mean, there's a place southwest of the airport, but you don't get the complete landing or the complete. It just sucks. Oh yeah, this is a national epidemic. Oh, okay, Maureen. Hey, Len, how you doing? Yeah, it was terrible. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, you guys. I got some more places to call, and I got about an hour and a half to do it, so I just wanted to hop on and say hello. Oh, thank you, Creative Minds. Appreciate it. You should do a channel yourself and go out and interview people. Oh, thanks, Ed. Oh, thank you. All right, Len, take care. All right, Adi. So have a good day, guys. And maybe I'll jump on later, but I want to knock these calls. I'll be able to give you a update. So have a good day, everybody. I will, Katie.